Alright guys, so first before we delve into day game, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit of why I like day game and why it's the easiest way to get started. First of all, let's talk about this. Most people when they want to pick up what do you want to have the ability anytime, any place, you see a pretty girl, you walk over to her and you're able to basically attract her, sleep with her, date her, or whatever it is. Day game is basically fulfilling that fantasy. And also what you need to understand is that girls also have certain fantasies of their own. They have this fantasy of some Prince Charming coming to them in the middle of the day when they're in the middle of shopping or having coffee with their friends, and some guy just like sweeping them off their feet. And when you do this in the middle of the day, most guys will not approach girls in the middle of the day, and it's really feeding into that whole Prince Charming fantasy, and you come off as very masculine. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, of course, it's fucking fun, all right? It's just really fun in the middle of the day to just go and approach a girl and out of nowhere go on a date with her and even bring her home. There's nothing more fun than that, I can guarantee you. It's very unexpected and very exciting. Another thing is, let's talk about leads. Now, I don't like to break down girls into like leads and collecting numbers and blah, 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 but the truth is, if you take a girl's number in the middle of the day, there's a much higher chance that she'll actually respond to you and she'll actually like you more as opposed to the night. Because in the night, she's with her friends, she's drinking. It's a very surreal environment where your state is much higher than what it is during the day. And during the night, if you get a girl's number, she can wake up the next day and say, "Oh, I was drunk," or "Oh, I was partying," and "Oh, I don't even know this guy. Who is he?" But in the middle of the day, they trust their instincts much more, and there's a much higher chance that you can actually, after getting their number, seeing them afterwards. Now, something that's very important when it comes to day game, or in general, is just massive action. Because right now, I'm going to give you some exercises, and they might feel uncomfortable for you, and the reason why they're uncomfortable is just because you have never done it before. But of course, just like tying your shoelaces, just like it was uncomfortable for you in the beginning, and you were struggling, and you were trying to tie your shoes, and you couldn't do it, or even let's go even further back when you were a baby. When it comes to walking, a baby is trying to walk and walk and walk. It's very difficult until they're able to do it. The exact same thing with day game or any skill. The more you practice it, the better you get. And I'm going to give you these exercises, and you're going to say to yourself, "Ooh, that sounds tough," or "Maybe I can't do this." But if you're actually able to muster up the courage, and I'm also going to give you easier exercises and more difficult exercises, you muster up the courage, you get yourself to take action and do those things over and over and over again. For me, that's considered success. Just you going out and doing these exercises, I consider success, and just by taking massive action and leaving your comfort zone.